New Hampshire, by Robert Frost. I met a lady from the South who said, you won't believe she said it, but she said it, none of my family ever worked or had a thing to sell. I don't suppose the work much matters. You may work for all of me. I've seen the time I've had to work myself. The having anything to sell is what is the disgrace in man or state or nation. I met a traveler from Arkansas who boasted of his state as beautiful for diamonds and apples. Diamonds and apples in commercial quantities. I asked him, on my guard. Oh yes, he answered off his. The time was evening in the Pullman. I see the porter's made your bed, I told him. I met a Californian who would talk California. A state so blessed, he said, in climate none had ever died there. A natural death and vigilance committees had to organize to stock the graveyards and vindicate the state's humanity. Just the way Stephenson runs on, I murmured, about the British Arctic. That's what comes of being in the market with a climate. I met a poet from another state, a zealot full of fluid inspiration, who in the name of fluid inspiration, but in the best style of bad salesmanship, angrily tried to make me write a protest, in verse I think, against the Volstead Act. He didn't even offer me a drink until I asked for one to steady him. This is called having an idea to sell. It never could have happened in New Hampshire. The only person really soiled with trade I ever stumbled on in old New Hampshire was someone who had just come back ashamed from selling things in California. He'd built a noble mansard roof with balls on turrets like Constantinople, deep in wood some 10 miles from a railroad station, as if to put forever out of mind the hope of being, as we say, received. I found him standing at the close of day, inside the threshold of his open barn, like a lone actor on a gloomy stage, and recognized him through the iron gray in which his face was muffled to the eyes, as an old boyhood friend, and once indeed a drover with me on the road to Brighton. His farm was grounds, and not a farm at all. His house among the local sheds and shanties rose like a factor's at a trading station. And he was rich, and I was still a rascal. I couldn't keep from asking impolitely, where had he been and what had he been doing? How did he get so rich was understood. In dealing in old rags in San Francisco. Oh, it was terrible as well could be. We both of us turned over in our graves. Just specimens is all New Hampshire has, one each of everything as in a showcase, which naturally she doesn't care to sell. She had one president pronounce him purse, and make the most of it for better or worse. He's your one chance to score against the state. She had one day.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?